What's good, fire starters, hawkers, walkers, and stalkers? What's up with y'all, man? Hope everybody is well. Hope everybody is blessed. We're going to get into this situation, into a lot of situations, into a couple of situations. All right? Shit going crazy. Shit going crazy. Now, I mean, I got some information strategically on some things that's, I mean, out here being said and things that's actually taking place. And I got some very, very vital, informative, strategic information, all right, that will definitely be useful to a lot of people, y'all. All right. Shout out everybody that's coming up in here, man. Strategic drop. One of the best to do this, man. All right. Where my fire starters at, man? Appreciate y'all. What's up, Mike? What's up, OTS? Rodney, what's good with you? Carolyn, what's up? What's up with all y'all, man? Hope everybody has been having a blessed weekend. I hope everybody has been good, y'all. All right, but there's a lot of shit going on out here. A lot of things going on. And y'all know when it comes to the back end, all right? No funny shit. Y'all know we got it. Not only do we got it, all right? Y'all know that we are very strategic with our information like we always is. Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all get the views to match the likes and the likes to match the views. Yeah, it's going to fuck down. It's going the fuck down, y'all. Verdier, what's good with you? Appreciate all the love, appreciate all the support, man. Like I said, a lot of people don't know that we live as we come in strategic, like we do all the time, man. So if y'all can hit the like button, get the views, match the likes and the likes to match the views respectfully. Not only that, y'all, all right, share this across all platforms, across all platforms, all right, because it seems like any and everything that Boosie touch right now, right? Wasn't I've been explaining this for the past couple of weeks. We've been opening the door on what's really going on with Boosie and with Vlad. And I've been telling y'all that everything that he has been touching has been what? Not good for him, his brand, or the people that's associated with the touching that's going on. Meaning, whoever he do business with, whoever he do these, all right, collabs with, when it come to his shows, when it come to his brand, when it come to anything Boosie got going on, all right, it's not a good look at all. All right, because it's going to be a strategic breakdown, a strategic dismantlement, allegedly, by the state and federal authorities on Mr. Torrance Hatch, all right, aka Boosie Badass, all right, Baton Rouge, very own, all right, because it's lingering right in your face. And not only is it lingering right in your face, y'all, okay, so much more has been put right in front of y'all face. And let me tell y'all something. Boosie know it's coming. Not only do he know it's coming, I told y'all, Vlad know it's coming. and Vlad going to make sure that it comes. All right. But we're going to be getting into the situation with the principal because, like I said, any and everything Boosie touch right now, all right, it's not good for nobody on either ends. As we see, Boosie literally shows up to a school for a positive message, allegedly, right? So when he shows up, things backfire real quick, real fast, and in the hurry. All right? Real quick, real fast, and in a hurry. Okay? Because y'all have to pay attention. Nobody is. Boosie specifically said he moved his Boosie Bash down to Lafayette because Baton Rouge, BR, was tripping and he get a lot of love in Baton Rouge, right? Okay, not only do he get, he get a lot of love in Fayetteville, all right? And not only do he get a lot of love in hold on for a second. All right. Lafayette. Shout out the whole Fire Flame Nation. Okay? Boosie moved his Boosie Bash from Baton Rouge down there to, what is it? Lafayette or Fayetteville? Lafayette. All right, the same exact place. Make sure we right on core here. All right, because we about to start pulling up some crazy receipts. Like I said, all right, it was right here in y'all face from the whole get-go. All right, and nobody's paying attention to it. You see, everybody believed that this principal just got fired and just got put on administrative leave, or allegedly for bringing Boosie to the school. All right, and I'm here to tell y'all, all right, that's what the fuck they're telling y'all. That's what the media is telling us. But on the back end, y'all, it's deeper than that. Hit the like button. Strategic drop. And not only is it deeper than that, all right, because like I said, it's right in front of y'all face, but ain't nobody paying attention to it. All right, and let's not talk about these federal dice games that done came back, all right, all of a sudden out the blue. Because a lot of people don't know that these federal dice games are being ran allegedly, okay, by these federal informants. All right, and everybody is starting to see what's going on allegedly with Hustle Cartel and Bob the Goat. All right, but not only is everybody starting to see about that situation, all right, FINESSE2TYMES, as I strategically mold this shit together, all right, is allegedly starting to see. Because this whole situation with his whole album, y'all, has backfired. Hit the like button. Okay, this whole situation with FINESSE2TYMES album that he just dropped, all right, just backfired. Not only did it backfire, y'all, all right, it flopped real hard and it flopped real heavy, and it's not on Apple Music. It's not on all the major streaming, okay, music apps where people couldn't actually purchase the music. Apple, Spotify, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. Shout out everybody that's coming up in here, all right? And that in itself is a problem. Not only is that in itself is a problem, all right, it's something going on the back end that is allegedly some big problems too, okay? Because we all know that Hustle, Cartel, and Bob the Goat and FINESSE2TYMES, they got their little history, all right, of back and forth. Not only do they got their little history of back and forth, but this situation boiled and came to the forefront. It was Strategic Fire, God Fear TV, all right, that came out and exposed, okay, everything that was allegedly going on inside and outside involving Hustle, Bob, these dice games, and how much money they done rob FINESSE2TYMES for, all right, with these rigged fucking dice. And I explained to everybody that that was the only reason why these motherfuckers was even around him, all right, was to rob him, not only rob him, but allegedly, all right, sent in by the feds, which fed money and all that, okay, moving city to city, state to state, seeing who's actually involved and who's actually active, if y'all understand what I'm saying. And the reason why I say that is to say this, because everybody, and including us, was like, well, if y'all motherfuckers is about all this gambling and all this motherfucking money, and y'all always want to put money up like y'all the best in the world, why y'all ain't never carry y'all ass to the motherfucking casino? All right, why y'all motherfuckers ain't never in the casino popping that big boy shit? Because we exposed that allegedly that these motherfuckers, especially Bob the Goat with his jacket and everything that he was aligned with, all right, was the full-blown goddamn police. All right. But before we get into all this situation, y'all, because they're saying that Hustle Cartel and Bob the Goat may be, all right, in charge of FINESSE2TYMES contract. You see what I'm saying? Now, I don't know how true this is, all right, but what's going on the back end is crazy because it's mighty funny and it's mighty strange that FINESSE2TYMES dropped this new album, and him and Bob started going back and forth about some shit, and Bob came out and exposed Finesse about how much money he really owed to get out of the contract and how he ain't got the money or the funds to put up to get himself out of the contract. Not only that, all right, they're threatening to buy the contract themselves, y'all. All right. So it's a lot of weird shit going on. And like I said, right after they threatened to buy this contract, you hear Finesse coming up here, still begging Junior to call him. All right. This is literally 24 hours after the new album that's dropped. Now, I'm trying to tell y'all, it's a lot of shit that's going on with this. And we're about to get all into it. All right. Before we even get started, shout out the whole Fire Flame Nation, everybody that's coming up in here, man. I appreciate y'all. All right, I do. Disclaimer: fair use is in effect under Section 107 of the Copyright Act. This live here is made for allowance for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, scholarship, research. All right, everything you hear in this live is alleged, but y'all know what it is, and y'all know what it ain't. We fire starters, hawkers, walkers, and stalkers, and we're going to stomp, we're going to step, and we're going to stand all over these motherfuckers today. Because y'all know we don't put everything in our titles. And we definitely don't put everything in our thumbnails. So over here at Strategic Fire, you never know what you're going to get or how you're going to get it strategically. All right. So with that being said, man, I appreciate everybody. If y'all hit the like button, drop y'all fire and TVs in the chat, and let's get to this situation here. Appreciate y'all. All right. I do. The whole Fire Flame Nation. All right. Shout out for the Cash App donation too, man. Appreciate it. I do. Let me see who this is, man. Appreciate you, Shay, for the strategic fire flame donation. Thank you. All donations is well received, wholeheartedly. Shout out the whole Fire Flame Nation. I appreciate y'all. All right? Because it's going the fuck down. Shout out Shay once again for that Cash App donation. Make sure y'all continue to stomp, step, and stand all on that like button. Let everybody know that we live up in here. Make sure I put that down at the bottom too. Y'all already know how we rocking today. I appreciate the love and the support, y'all. Check this shit out. Check this shit out. What's up, Beverly? What's good with you, Flaming Raider? Boss Queen, what's up? Mickey Bricks, what's good with you? Classy, always with a purpose. What's up with y'all? All right, Verdia, what's up with you? Fire starters, hawkers, walkers, and stalkers, what's up? Y'all see it on the screen? Lafayette ain't done with Boosie ass yet. All right? Okay. Lafayette ain't done with Boosie ass yet, y'all. Hold on. No, sir. No, sir. Shout out the whole nation. All right? Now, peep the game, y'all. Is anybody paying attention? Because I damn sure am, and I ain't fucking stupid, and we far from dumb. As Boosie asks the school board to reinstate suspended Lafayette Parish principal, y'all. Hit the like button as we strategically fuck this up. All right, because like I said, something ain't adding up. Something ain't making fucking sense. All right? As we all know that this principal chose, all right, without the authority of anyone, without anyone's consent from the board ed, the school board, anything, and decided to bring, all right, Boosie badass into the school. All right. Now, like I said, y'all, with all the fire and everything that Boosie is going through, all right, don't nobody need to be doing nothing with Boosie. I'm just keeping it real. With all these allegations and shit that's coming out, and like I told y'all, it's more on the way. This is why they're canceling his ass everywhere. Nobody ain't paying attention though. All right, this is why they canceled his Boosie bash from Baton Rouge, and he had to move it to Lafayette. Okay, shout out the whole Fire Flame Nation. But this is what I want y'all to pay attention to. All right, he moved it to Lafayette because he said he get more love in Lafayette, right? Ain't that what the motherfucker said? Huh? Right? Hold on. Let's hear him say it out his motherfucking mouth.
It's true for the people. It's your boy DJ Lex, man, the man of the hour, the man of the decade, man. Mr. Louisiana, bro. Boosie badass. Welcome to Lafayette, bro.
That's what's up, baby.
A city that's been holding down for you for a long time. You finally bringing Boosie Bash to the city. What made you want to do that?
Basically they was tripping in BR.
Oh,
yeah, they was putting me through a lot of stuff that I feel I ain't have to go through with all the revenue I'm bringing to the city, with all I done for the city.
Right.
So I was at a breaking point, man. I was like, man, I can't be keeping done like this with all the love I'm giving. You know, I was feeling some type of way, so I say, you know, I'm going to the next spot who love me the most.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm going to that flat, you know?
He going to the next spot that love him the most. Did y'all hear that audio? Y'all hit the like button. Drop a 1 in the chat. If y'all just heard, Boosie said Baton Rouge was giving him problems, right? So he went to the next best thing, the next best place where he is loved. All right? He said that flat, right? Meaning Lafayette, as it says, Boosie is bringing Boosie Bash Weekend to Lafayette, May 8th, 9th, and 10th. All right? Now, before everybody get their damn panties in a motherfucking punt, before everybody get their panties, all right, in a motherfucking bunch, all right? Remember, y'all heard it here first. Allegedly, Boosie Bash is going to be canceled too, y'all. Hit the like button. All right, and they're going to cancel it at the last fucking minute, y'all. Hit the like button. All right, remember when y'all heard it here first. Now, like I said, ain't nobody paying attention because he said he's loved in Lafayette. He's even loved so much in Lafayette, right? They did what? Brung the principal. The principal brung him out to speak to the kids, right? He ain't had to get the approval from no fucking body. He said Boosie is loved so much in Lafayette, I'm quite sure if I bring him to the school, it won't be a problem, not only for Boosie, but the last problem it'd be is for me, myself. I know my job ain't gonna be at risk, right? Ain't no way. And the reason why I say this is because y'all, the very same day as I strategically fuck y'all up, is the very same day that Boosie Badass got a honorary certificate. Hit the like button, strategic drop. All right? He got an honorary, all right, certificate. All right? Y'all see this, right? Hit the like button. He got an honorary certificate from Opeliosis, if I'm saying it right, Opeliosis or some shit, respectfully, Louisiana, all right, which they proclaim this Boosie Badass Day. All right, now pay attention. This is in Louisiana now, right next door from Lafayette. All right, hit the like button. The St. Landry Parish. All right, hit the like button, y'all. Peep the game. Shout out the whole nation, everybody that's coming up in here. Check it out. The same day. This is what happened. Right before Boosie goes to the school, y'all, and does this speech that the principal told him to come and do, they had just gave Boosie an honorary certificate in reward in the next town over proclaiming Boosie Badass Day. Check this out, yo.
Do hereby proclaim May the 10th, 2026 as Boosie Badass Day. And now, Mr. Delta. We should have been back here named Mr. Delta as well. Mr. Delta. Mr. Delta Grant. Mr. Delta Grant.
Look at them fake ass tears. Look at this fucking goofy.
Let it out, Boosie.
That nigga a fucking fraud, yo. All right? When that goddamn kid, well, he ain't a kid no more, but you allowed that goddamn kid to go in there and sit in jail the rest of his goddamn life. All right? You got nerve to come up here acting like you fucking so emotional and this shit is so touching. Like, get your ass out of here. But anyway, y'all, this is why he's taking his fall. You see what I'm saying? Hit the like button. Check this shit out.
That's what's up.
They lose is I just want to thank y'all because nobody ever did this for me.
Government, do hereby proclaim May the 10th.
Long time since I was a teenager doing shows here. And I'm just grateful.
Okay, so you hear him say, I'm just grateful, right? And this is at the town hall, all right, right next door to the infamous Lafayette that claims that they love him so damn much, right? They even love him so much, like I said, what did they do? All right, the principal of the school in Lafayette, home of the Northside Vikings, decided to bring Boosie to the school. Okay? Because what problem would it be if they already honoring him, right, y'all? Shout out everybody that's up in here. Shout out all my moderators, flaming raiders, fire starters, hawkers, walkers, and stalkers. All right? If they already honoring him and giving him a certificate for a Boosie Badass Day, then why is it a problem with him going to the school, talk to the kids? Okay, and why did this principal face backlash over it, right? Not to mention, as we continue to drop more strategic facts, right? Boosie Bash is coming to Fayetteville for 3 days. Okay, May what? 8th, 9th, and 10th. Right? Right. And not only is it coming May 9th and 10th, okay, they declared Boosie Badass Day. What day? May the 10th, right? Right. So what's the big issue with all of this? Well, I'm going to tell you what the big fucking issue is, y'all. All right? The same fucking issue that I've been explaining to y'all over the past fucking month. All right? I am the only one who brought this shit to the light. All right, and I told y'all as weeks go by, days continue to linger, more shit was going to continue to drop on Boosie fucking head, didn't I? And I said, not only is more shit going to continue to drop on Boosie head, I explained to y'all that anything Boosie fucking touches, he will destroy. Didn't I say that? I said, anybody who does any type of dealings with him, all right, it will be destroyed because Boosie name is hot right now. And I've been telling y'all the reason why Boosie name is hot right now, because Boosie and his estates and these Boosie bashes and these Boosie bashes after parties that he been throwing is under full-blown investigation. All right. And what I heard, y'all, from my reliable resources, okay, that this alleged principal, check this out, y'all. All right. Like I said, motherfucker don't believe a goddamn thing until it smack them dead in their motherfucking face. Right? Right? Well, it's already smacking y'all right in the face because all the strategic vital evidence is sitting right there. Okay? Now, when they got rid of this principle, they never actually gave an explanation why. What was the big issue over it? You see what I'm saying? Only thing they said was because he brung Boosie to the school. All right? Nothing was negative about the approach. Nothing was negative about the speech. Nothing was negative about the whole situation. So, why did they fire? Because that's what it's going to lead to, y'all, allegedly. All right, it starts as an administrative leave until they do what? Finish the investigation, right? Strategic drop. This is how the board of education and the school board works. All right, they let you go on a suspended leave, okay, with pay until the fucking investigation is over with. Now, listen, y'all, I've been hearing from my reliable resources, okay, that this principal here is allegedly tied to Boosie some way, somehow, okay, with this alleged, okay, we gotta say alleged trafficking, y'all. All right, strategic drop. Okay, strategic drop. Now, like I said, I don't know how true these allegations are. Okay, but yo, when you actually start doing the research and you start laying shit down on the table, they had just gave Boosie a fucking certificate, y'all, all right, at the town hall where the principal allegedly attended, all right? Hold on. Shout out the whole Five Flame
As Boosie got
Nation. As we see the town hall, right? Right? Now, I don't know how true it is, but they said the principal was also at this situation too when the award was allegedly given to Boosie. Okay? As we see this right in front of our face. So if Lafayette or anywhere in the state, neighboring towns, cities, all right, just gave and declared Boosie Badass Day, all right, And he shows up at a school and they trying to make it seem like it's so negative in a way that the principal pays the goddamn price for it. Okay? And like I said, they never gave us a full explanation why this principal got put on administrative leave. Okay? And like I said, yo, I'm hearing on the back end from reliable resources, because I told y'all that the fucking RICO is coming. I told y'all the RICO is coming. Not only is the Boosie badass RICO coming, this Boosie bash May 9th, 8th, 9th, and 10th is not going to happen, allegedly. They're going to shut that down too. Okay? Now, like I said, the thing about this whole situation with Boosie and these allegations that's continuing to come out and continuing to hit the surface. All right, because Boosie, for one, he too fucking bold. For two, he talk too fucking much. All right, and for three, he thinks that he can't be touched. And like I said, yo, the people in Georgia and the authorities in Louisiana are working together on this RICO that's supposed to put an end to Boosie badass and his estates. Now they're saying right now, y'all, that this principle, all right, this principle, shout out my moderators, Flaming Raiders, Fire Stars, Hawkers, Walkers, and Stalkers. They're saying that this principle done allegedly engaged with these females that Boosie is overseeing, if y'all understand what I'm saying. All right, it's a network, it's an organization. And not only is it a network and an organization, all right, ain't no telling what they got on this principle, y'all. And ain't no telling how much this principle possibly done told the authorities or whoever. Because like I said, why would they fire the principal or put him on administrative leave when it was nothing negative about the situation at all? Nothing negative about the situation whatsoever. But you know what the negative situation is on the back end, allegedly? All right, is this principle is connected, all right, to Boosie badass trafficking and these girls. All right. Now, like I said, this situation is being investigated, and by him bringing Boosie to that school, all right, it was a red flag. All right, because like I said, allegedly they even got Boosie involved in this investigation dealing with underage females as well. Okay, so when you show up to a school, automatically that's a red flag. You see what I'm saying? But Of course, they're not going to arrest Boosie right then and there because they're doing an investigation. You see what I'm saying? All right. So shit is getting crazy. And not only is it getting crazy, I told you, they gonna dry his ass up. They gonna dry his ass up. I'll show y'all something here. Shout out everybody that's coming up in here, man. I see my mods. I see y'all. You know, I ain't been here in a couple days, man. Verena, what's up with you? Kyra, what's good? What's up, Beverly? Didn't the Attorney General just come out, all right, and expose Boosie and his Boosie badge, right? The Attorney General of Louisiana came out and exposed Boosie and his Boosie badge, claiming that they were using, right, the money and the proceeds with the promo situation with the kid that had got killed. You see what I'm saying? And the Attorney General shut that shit down. And Boosie got to pay all that bread and shit back. Okay, so when you got these situations going on in Louisiana, and the reason why Boosie said he left Louisiana in the first place, all right, was because he felt as though Louisiana was targeting him, right? Hit the like button. He felt as though, yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of Louisiana. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm going to ATL where they love me at, right? Right. But you still associating yourself with Louisiana, all right? And they still continue to fuck you over. And not only that, everywhere you go, Boosie, you always got some negative shit following you. You done took all that negative shit that you carry around right along with you all the way down to Georgia. And now the people down there in Georgia don't even like your ass. Okay? Shout out Paula. What's good, Paula? Now, they don't even like your ass. Every time he pull out, they what? They pulling them over, right? You know how many times they done pulled them over? Not only that, do you know how many times they done pulled other motherfuckers over coming from your estates? All right? So ain't no telling what the fuck is actually going on. Not to mention, you done run the federal goddamn cameras inside your estates. I told everybody this with the Vlad situation. Okay? Appreciate you, Paula, for the super sticker, super chat. Fire Flame, endorsement and sponsorship of this live. Appreciate you. Crazy work, y'all. Crazy work. Okay? So, I don't know how they found out, because, like I said, when they're doing an investigation, all right, you can't hide nothing when it comes to these motherfucking devices. No matter what you got going on, that shit is always going to be right up in the clouds, all right? In some type of way, allegedly, this principal name, all right, is linked to Boosie and his Boosie badass establishments when it comes to this alleged trafficking, y'all. All right? Now, I'm hearing that Because look, let me show y'all something. Nobody never paid this any mind. Nobody never paid this any mind, fire starters. All right, this is the same exact day.
Whenever we went there for AU.
The same exact day, y'all. All right, and y'all see he's coming in the door, right? All right, and like I said, my resources are telling me that the principal, all right, had just came from that town hall where Boosie got this honorary reward talking about a Boosie Badass Day. All right. And like I said, it's very odd and strange because the same day that they're proclaiming Boosie Badass Day in Fayetteville is the same goddamn day that he's having his Boosie Bash in Fayetteville on the third day because it's for the 8th, the 9th, and the 10th. And like I said, if everything is so about positive vibes, if he done that much for the city like they claim that he done, right? Everything that he has done. All right, hold on. Okay, because we could run the whole shit down. Look, everything he has done, y'all. Check it out. You see this, right? Look. All right. The St. Landry Parish Government Office. You see this? Everything he done. Boosie Badass represents the resilience, creativity, and cultural identity of our state, using his platform to connect with communities and uplift his supporters. You see this, right? All right. Boosie has a long-standing ties to St. Landry Parish. Long-standing. You see this, right? So that means he's telling them, please get that principal his job back. He ain't do nothing. He should get his fucking job back then, right? Hit the like button. Strategic drop. If he has long-standing ties with y'all and he's in good hands with fucking Allstate, huh? So that means by y'all getting that principal on administrative leave and he going up there standing up for the principal, right? His word should count. His word should matter, right? I guess we'll see about that shit, won't we, fire starters? Shout out everybody up in here. Miss Day, what's good with you? Kyra, what's up? Verena. Check it out, y'all. His word should mean something then, right? We gonna see. You see this, right? Long-standing ties to St. Landry Parish, having performed numerous times at the Delta Grand during the early stages of his grand career, building a grand, strong connection with the grand local community. Check it out. He continued his grand engagement throughout the grand Louisiana highlights the importance of celebrating homegrown talent and those who bring grand visibility and pride to our region. You see this, right? He's so good and brings so much grand visibility and pride to our region. All right, we're going to have him host the anticipated Dukes and Boots, Dukes and Hazard. All right, we're going to get Howdy Partner on their ass. Okay, y'all see all these accolades that they're claiming. He's in good hands, right? So tell me, y'all, what's the fucking problem? Tell me what it is and what it ain't. What did Boosie do, or what is he involved in? Or should we say, as I strategically make real life matters, always make real life sense, what did the principal do and what is he involved in? All right, with his connection aligning with Boosie. Because like I said, he was fine all this goddamn time until when? He brought Boosie to that motherfucking school, right? Hit the like button. He was good all this motherfucking time in the school, outside the school, walking up and down, all around. But soon as Boosie coming in, walking right next to his ass, all right, what'd he get? What'd he get? Exactly my point. And like I said, y'all, all of it is going to come out. All of it is going to come out. Let me tell y'all something, y'all. Okay, this principal here allegedly has been at the Boosie bashes. All right. Now, like I said, he a grown man. He can do whatever he want to do. Right? Right. But when you have an influence, when you have a responsibility as a principal, you see what I'm saying? It's just certain shit you can't be tied into. It's just certain shit you can't be a part of. All right? It's just certain places, people, places, and things that you can't involve yourself with. I don't give a fuck how nobody feel, but it's the truth. It's the truth. It's just certain things you can't align yourself with once you take up a responsibility as a principal or somebody with that type of influence and leadership and title or their name and belt. All right? You just can't. You just can't, y'all. All right? Or just keeping it real. And they're showing him better than they can tell his ass. They showing us better than they could tell our ass. Okay? And like I said, the only reason why allegedly everything ain't come out yet, because it's still a full-blown investigation. This is why he's put on administrative leave. What is they investigating? Hit the like button, strategic drop. Pay attention, y'all. All right? Do y'all, excuse me, do y'all know anything about how the school board and shit work? I don't think y'all do. I don't think y'all do. An administrative leave, meaning there's an investigation. What else could they be investigating? He ain't do nothing but bring the man into school, right? Right? Strategic drop. Let's make it make sense. Real life matters that make real life sense. Okay? That's like a police officer. When he do some wild shit, shoot somebody down or something like that, would they put him on what? Administrative leave. Why? Because it's a full-blown administrative investigation going the fuck on. All right? And until that investigation is concluded, that cop or detective is put on administrative leave with pay. Just like this principal has been put on administrative leave with pay because they are investigating. Strategic drop. Strategic drop. Somebody in the chat said, I heard all of his kids' moms were victim of his trafficking. That's why they're all younger than him, all except for the daughter who raps. They gave Diddy that award, then arrested him, right? Same type of fucking strategic play. They gave him the key to the city, honored his ass, and then they locked his ass up. And that's what the fuck Louisiana about to do to Boosie. All right, this is a multiple state investigation. Louisiana, Georgia, Alabama, Texas, Tennessee. I'm talking about flying girls out and all this shit. Boosie. Vlad, no. Vlad, no. Vlad, no. Vlad, no. And Vlad is taking this perfect opportunity, all right, to cook Boosie ass too. All right, and y'all know he can't come back to Vlad, right? If he wanted to. That motherfucker couldn't come back to Vlad if he wanted to, y'all. Now Vlad is going to humiliate him. All right, every motherfucker who come up there for an interview, all right, he's going to ask him about the Boosie shit, and he going to continue the ass shit. He going to continue to cook him. All right, he going to continue to cook him. We fire starters, man. We fire starters. It's beeping for a reason, my boy. Shout out to you, bro. All right, so, man, it's shit here. All right, we gonna come back to him, y'all. All right, because everybody's here to see about this other shit too. But it's so much going on with this Boosie shit. All right, I ain't going nowhere. Trust me, I got y'all on this strategically. All right, I got a lot more shit to talk about when it comes to this situation with him and how they're hitting them with the alley-oop. This is an alley-oop, y'all. This is an alley-oop. All right? Because if it wasn't an alley-oop, why they got that principal on administrative leave? If they claiming that he's this and he's that, he's well respected. His word means a lot. You see what I'm saying, y'all? All right, he does this, he does that. Long-standing bondage. You see what I'm saying? Take good pride and grand visibility in our region. You see? You see? Ain't adding up. Ain't adding up. Never added up. And you see him up there begging. All right, if this shit means so much, y'all, why he got to beg? All he got to do is make a phone call, right? Strategic drop, right? why he begging. Check it out. Check it.
Hey, I'm doing this drop on my Instagram, and I'm asking that the school board in Lafayette, please,
See that?
please allow this man to be principal again.
Please.
This man had no ill wills towards anything. I did not rap. This man was looking out for them students. He said, just give them kids some positive words. And that's what I did. They asked me positive questions. He had no ill will towards nothing. He was thinking about them kids. Even some of the worst kids, he made me talk to them and give them some knowledge about trouble.
You're damn
This
right.
man had no ill intentions.
Look, y'all. What that face look like? Listen, y'all. And we gonna come right back to this. What this face look like? That nigga scared, bruh. That nigga scared, bruh. All right? And it's a reason why he's scared. Hit the like button. Ain't nobody paying attention. Hit the like button. It's a reason why that man's scared. Okay? All right? All right? We gonna expose it all. We gonna put it all on the table. All right? Boosie looks shook. And it's the reason why he's shook. Because he know that situation with that principal, all right, is deeper. He know what it is. He know why they got rid of him. He know why he on administrative leave. He know why that principal is being investigated. You see? Because they're going to line that shit up. Oh, what you got so much in common with Boosie that he could just pop up and show up like he did. You see what I'm saying? They told on themselves. And like I said, y'all, they already investigating the old boy. Boosie looks scared to death. I would like to what? Respectfully ask Lafayette Parish, they just gave your ass a Boosie day. All you should have to do is make a phone call, right? Right? But I told y'all, it's an alley-oop. It's an alley-oop. And they're going to alley-oop his ass away from here. All right, and they got a lot of witnesses already, y'all, that's already turning on Boosie. That already done turned state on him. All right, and the principal might be one, allegedly. Okay? All right? I'm trying to tell y'all how deep this shit is. All right? This man, you know what? We're going to get back to that, man. All right? All right? Strategic drop. Okay? Just like this shit over here is a strategic drop. What's going on with FINESSE2TYMES. All right? He done fucked up, y'all. All right? We coming right back to you, Boosie. You hold on a minute, nigga. All right? But FINESSE2TYMES, he done fucked up, y'all. Hit the like button. Ain't nothing we can do to save his ass now. All right? And like I said, he fucked up so bad, y'all. He's begging. Now he's begging. And continues to beg. He said it's all about what? He said it's all about what? Shout out the whole nation. Beat the game, man. See this here. Appreciate y'all, all the love and all the support, man. All right? Because we all done heard about old boy saying what? All right? That he what? Can't get out the contract. Fuck him. Blah, blah this, blah, blah that. I'm still going to continue, all right, to make music. I'm still going to continue to drop. Fuck all that. I got a whole new YouTube page. I'm getting it now. Blah, blah this. da-da-da, fuck Junior, fuck Mobties, all that. I'm going with Gotti, da-da-da, right? So much. This motherfucker don't know if he coming or going. All right, and that's what happened. All right, when your brain is getting constantly abused and abused and abused and abused. All right, from fucking substances. All right, we done seen this man transform into like 8, 9 different motherfuckers, yo. All right, and I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. I am very disappointed in FINESSE2TYMES. All right, like he could honestly give a fuck, which I know he don't, and I'm quite sure he don't. All right, and that's exactly how he feel about his actual true following that actually supported him in his rise. All right, when he first came out and started popping that shit, when he first came out and started dropping nothing but bangers, right? But like I said, we done seen FINESSE2TYMES transform into a fucking animal. Literally. And like I said, everybody think it's a fucking joke. They cheering him on. They cheering him on. He need his own show. Y'all need to get Finesse and Sugar his own show. What the fuck y'all think this is? All right, it's a fucking show live in 4K. You can't get a better show than what you are getting. VH1 couldn't even, all right, broadcast this shit better than what we are seeing on Instagram. Y'all want a show? Y'all getting the goddamn show. He's showing y'all the goddamn show every goddamn day. All right, what the fuck you need Instagram for? What the fuck we need cable for? All you gotta do is just scroll on the goddamn app and he'll give you what the fuck you need. All right, and not only that, y'all cheering them on to continue to crash out. Now check this shit out, y'all. Let's go.
Yeah, see, I know that about the real street niggas. The real stand-up, the men. Not all of those slow talking with a bald spot, with a Montaz hat, trying to be your daddy. He the gangster. He the one laid this shit down. We don't believe you. You nobody. And I know that's your pops and he gonna defend you and not respect the game. But you know he got a sucker for a son. You don't do no real nigga like that. Call me.
Call me.
Why you can't talk to me?
No, this one day ago.
Up?
1 day ago. Look, he's so a goddamn shame, y'all. All right. He even took the comments down. All right. Now, this is 1 day after his new album dropped now. All right. He was popping all this shit about, yeah, I'm dropping this shit. Fuck the label. Don't delete it. Fuck the label. Remember this, y'all? Yeah. We about to get into all of it. There you go. Fuck the labels, right? Hit the like button. So if it's fuck the labels and you've been begging, all right, Junior, all this goddamn time, what makes you think Junior, all right, is going to answer you now? All right, make it make sense around this bitch. Is it fuck Junior? Is it fuck the labels? Is it fuck Mobties? What the fuck is it? Because right now, you looking like a whole goofy out this bitch. All right, and like I said, y'all, I don't give a fuck what nobody say or how they feel. Okay, everything ain't for everybody. And his personal darkness that he's living in, this dark space that he's living in, is not for the internet. So you're giving everybody room for opinion and judgment. Okay, and like I said, y'all, this motherfucker don't know if he coming or fucking going. And the reason why I say that is to say this. He said, I'm going straight to Gotti. I'm going straight to Gotti. Hit the like button. Listen to this goofy motherfucker. Hold on for a minute. Before we continue this video, we done heard the motherfucker say, if he could get out of his contract, y'all, okay, he's running straight to Gotti. Hit the like button. He said, oh, no, I'm going straight to Gotti, right? He said he's running straight to Gotti. Y'all hear this, right? And like I said, man, these are your brain on drugs. You think Gotti really want to sign your ass? Gotti don't want to fucking sign you. Okay, because let me explain something to y'all. Gotti already getting paid off of Finesse Plate. You see, y'all have to pay attention. Okay? FINESSE2TYMES also has a fucking deal with Moneybagg Yo and his Loaf Gang. And who is Moneybagg Yo Loaf Gang under? Who is it under? It's coming through CMG, right? So you know if that's Yo Gotti artist and you basically did a deal with Moneybagg Yo and Yo Gotti own Moneybagg Yo, you don't think he getting a piece off of your fucking plate, you goofy? He don't have to sign you directly. He already eating off your plate just off of the Moneybagg Yo situation. Because anything Moneybagg Yo touch or sign, Gotti get paid off of. Okay? So with him talking about, oh, I'm running straight to Gotti, the first thing you should be saying, bro, I'm going independent. I ain't never signing to another label again. You see what I'm saying? Nigga ain't learned a goddamn thing. And this is why he's still begging Junior after he said, fuck Junior. All right? And they about to sell. Hold on. Check this out. All right? He said, fuck Junior now. Fuck the labels. And he's still begging.
Not all of those slow talking with a bald spot, with a montage hat, trying to be your daddy. He the gangster. He the one laid this shit down. We don't believe you. You nobody. And I know that's your pops and he gonna defend you and I not respect the game. But you know he got a sucker for a son. You don't do no real nigga like that. Call me. Why you can't talk to me? Why we can't meet up? Why we can't sit down and get an end to this shit?
Wow.
Let's get an end to it.
Yo, let me tell you why, as I strategically start breaking this shit down. Why he's saying, let's get into it. Call me. Because like I said, he was popping all this shit, right? About how he made another YouTube page. He's dropping this mixtape. He's dropping this album. And fuck the labels, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that, right? But peep the game, y'all, as I strategically fuck y'all up. Because this new mixtape that he put all his money into on his own, that Mobties ain't help him pay for a goddamn thing. Not only is it on FINESSE2TYMES, check this out. Not only is it on his new YouTube page, everybody pay attention. All right? This is the new YouTube page, but it's also on the old YouTube page. And what's interesting about this, y'all, okay, is on his new YouTube page that Mobties and Rap A Lot and all of them not tied to, all right, there's shadow banding, all right? Check it out. His channel, when it comes to the music on this new album, you see this, right? 2K. You see this, right? Bad numbers bad. Okay, and this is why I put up there album flops. Check it out. Okay, because you see, he thought he was gonna get the whole bag off of this shit, but what happened, y'all? All right, they spent it on him. And when I say they spent it on him, All right. This is where all the motion is coming through. I mean, this is where all the motion is coming to. All right. The Finesse 2-Time page that's ran by Mobties, Rap-A-Lot-ing them. As you see, they're getting all the revenue off of the shit. Okay. But it's still flopping numbers. All right, it's still flopping numbers, but they're getting more motion from his new page that he created, where he gets all the revenue, but it's getting more motion over here on the page that he has no ownership over, and that's the one monetizing him, Junior O. And this is why you hear Finesse saying what? Call me, Junior. Call me a day after the fucking album drop, because he know they're still getting all the money off of the goddamn shit, and they ain't put no money into it, and they still ain't trying to let him go. And not only is they still not trying to let him go, all right, y'all know Hustle Cartel and Bob are back at it again, all right, with their games. And not only are they back at it again with their games, all right, just like it was when we first came into contact with all of this last year, when we exposed Hustle Cartel and how everything came to the light, all right, they're back beefing again. And not only are they back beefing again, because honestly, they never stopped beefing, okay, but the crazy thing about this is now, all right, they have Finesse in a vulnerable situation, because they're talking about allegedly buying Finesse 2-Tymes contract. Not only that, y'all, all right, the crazy thing about it all is some information came out about how much Finesse actually owed to get out of this contract, y'all. All right. And it was brought to the light on how much he actually owed and allegedly who was about to buy it or who owns it now. Okay. Now I'm hearing that allegedly Bob and Hustle Cartel allegedly owns Finesse 2-Tymes. Now, I don't know how true it is, okay? But they've been talking about buying the contract, all right, from Junior, from Mobties. Okay, so hold on a second here, y'all. Give me 2 seconds. Shout out the whole Fire Flame Nation, man. All right, I'm here, y'all. So let me take y'all in. Everybody hit the like button as we strategically drop these facts, y'all, because it's getting crazy.
Man, what's up, man? Y'all, you know, I got a public service announcement. Before I start, man, I don't need his minions with all these goofy ass comments. Y'all need to look into it. See, I did my homework, and I'm doing my homework, even if I got to pay a little change. So I got reliable shit that I want y'all to know, since a nigga want to act like he's so gangster. He's so real. He's so this and that. But did y'all know he didn't bond Suge out of jail? Did y'all know she had to sit in jail and wait on the R? Did y'all know Suge had to sit her ass in jail with them little ass braids, with them dyke ass bras?
Damn.
and wait for an OR?
Oh shit.
His mama had to ask for mercy just to get that girl out of jail. Finesse didn't have the money.
The mama. You hear this, right? Okay. And I explained to everybody that the mama can't stand finesse ass. Right? I explained to y'all that the mama, oh my goodness, y'all, the mama can't stand finesse. All right? She hate that motherfucker. Okay, but let's get back to this fire and this flame.
Finesse fooling y'all with this foolery, acting like he got a bankroll when he's using rainwater and all them other niggas' money and posting it like it's his. Cap. Me and Hustle, we post our own money. We put this shit out of our pocket.
Oh shit.
Second.
Uh-oh.
Do y'all know Finesse only need $150,000 to get out of his contract? He want people to think it's millions.
Wow.
This is no bullshit. The man need $150,000 to get out of his contract. Finesse, show the proof. Show proof that I'm lying. If I'm lying, you should have paper documents to prove how much it costs for you to get out your deal. Finesse need $150,000 to get out that weak ass deal. So this is what I came to conclusion with. I just called my business partner, my brother, Hustle Cartel, and I told Hustle, man, let's get that nigga about that contract. I got 75. Bro didn't need to waste no time. I got 75. So if you want us to get you out that contract, we willing to do it. But you coming with us. Because I ain't gonna lie, you bad motherfucker. You a cold nigga on that mic. You one of my favorite rappers for real. I don't just be saying that. You cold in a bitch. But you a bitch. You a whole ass nigga. So you get over here, you're not gonna act, you ain't gonna have to act tough because I know you ain't tough. They should know that. And you know I was step. You know I was step. All that shit you saying about me, boy, you know I don't play. You know I'm a step. But come home, nigga, we'll get you out that contract. The GOAT.
So Bob said, we'll get you up out of that contract. And listen here, all right? This might be the only goddamn honest shit he ever said in his motherfucking life. Because we know Bob the cheese-eating rat is a fucking liar. We already know what he about. We done pulled his jacket, all right, and all that shit. But not only that, y'all, all right? I'm hearing that he's speaking facts when it comes to this contract with FINESSE2TYMES, that it is only $150,000. And he can't get himself out the contract. Not only can he not get himself out the contract, y'all, like I said, it was right after, as y'all see, Bob made this public service announcement 3 days ago. Finesse album came out when? Friday, right? Which was 2 days ago. And we got what? 1 day ago, he's begging. When I say who's begging, check it out. FINESSE2TYMES, please, please, check it out. Look at the timeline. 1 day ago, call me, Junior, call me. Call me, Junior, call me. Call me. Because, you know why? He's back out, reaching out to Junior after he keeps saying, fuck Junior, he don't need Junior. Fuck the labels, okay? Because he know this shit Bob talking, all right, is 100% facts, y'all. All right, and he don't want Bob and Hustle Cartel to get the ups on his ass right now. He don't want Hustle Cartel, the last person he want to get the ups on him right now is Hustle Cartel. All right, so like I said, shit is looking very spooky for FINESSE2TYMES. Not only that, like I said, something odd and very strange is going on because why is FINESSE2TYMES' new album, all right, on the YouTube page that he's telling everybody that he's not getting paid for, he's not getting any money off of this because the labels own it. Not only do the labels own it, All right, check it out. He said, I can't put it on Wi-Fi. I can't put it on Apple. I can't put it on what? I can't put it on what? None of these streaming platforms.
Man, I keep on hearing people say, put it on Apple, put it on this, put it on this. Bro, I can't, bro. I can't, bro. I can't. Why you think I'm saying fuck the labels, bro? I can't put it on Apple. I can't. They not clearing none. They don't want to spend no money. They not Mobties, Atlantic. They not checking for this shit. So don't quit asking about Apple. Quit asking about all that other shit. Them folks is not releasing shit. They not releasing me. I'm putting music out. I'm gonna continue to do content. If it make it on Apple through somebody else, then so be it. Until then, I'm just gonna feed the streets. Fuck all that other shit.
That nigga stressed. He's stressed because he know. All right. He thought that he was gonna get a back end off this new album, this mixtape that he just dropped. But like I said, for some strange reason, all the motion is going to the Mobties page that he don't own. All right. And this page here is the new page. Ain't no motion going to that bitch at all, y'all. Okay. So he got pressure coming from all ways. He ain't getting no back end off of this new project. Not only that, the label he's at war with is getting all the back end. All right, and they won't let him go. Not only will they not let him go, all right, allegedly his contract may be up for grabs. Okay, because like I said, man, when you start to play with a person, when you start getting inside their head, like Jay Jr. is, you see, Jay Jr. haven't really responded. You know why? You see, everybody think it's Jay Jr. When in reality, y'all, all right, we know who's running the show, right? Hit the like button. All right, let's really talk facts for a second. We know who's really running the show, don't we? Okay, it ain't got a goddamn thing to do with Junior. All right? It ain't got shit to do with Junior. It got everything to do with the old man Senior. You better believe that. All right? He say what come. He say what go. He top dog. Not Junior. The daddy. Senior top dog. Not no Junior. So if you continue to say, fuck Junior, fuck the label, fuck Junior, blah, blah this, blah, blah that. You think his father respect that shit that you doing to his son? Hell no, he ain't. Now, we might not like the shit that Junior do or the shit that Jay Prince do. But one thing for sure, two things for certain, and three things for damn sure and for certain, okay? Jay Prince ain't choosing nobody over his motherfucking son. Y'all got the game fucked up. He ain't choosing nobody over his motherfucking son. And we see that with actions. You think he gonna go against his motherfucking son? Shout out the whole nation. Mobties come through rap a lot. You know that, right? So I don't see what part of it Finesse don't understand. And I don't think a lot of people is paying attention to those specific vital facts. If it wasn't no J. Prince Sr., it would be no Mobties. Senior put that situation in place for his son. That's a branch from what he got going on. I bet you he the top CEO, not his son, of Mobties. His son just the face of the shit. His son is just the face of the shit. This is why every time something happens with his son, who everybody look at, hit the like button, strategic drop. This is why every time some shit go down with his son, who everybody start looking at, his daddy, right? Right. Pay attention. Because I'm definitely is, okay? But it don't look like Boosie was. They outsmarted his ass real good. All right? Got him nice and comfortable. Nice and comfortable. All right? And Bob. All right? Y'all motherfuckers better be careful. Okay, because everybody already on y'all. It said these boys the feds. These boys the police. Everybody is waking up. Okay? All of a sudden, Bob, he gets out for a federal violation, y'all. Bob was locked up all this fucking time. All right, and they back on trying to run these fucking plays. All right, but the jig is up. It's over with. It's over with, y'all. All right, and if y'all go into the comment section, everybody is cooking their ass. Everybody, and like I said, I don't know why these niggas think motherfuckers is actually going to be falling for that goofy shit that y'all still continue to bring to these motherfucking tables. Not one time have we seen these bitches inside of a fucking casino, and we never will. You know why? Because a motherfucker hurt him. A motherfucker hurt him. Not only would a motherfucker hurt him, y'all, all right, they ass to be banned. They ass to be locked the fuck up. All right? Because a lot of that money that they showing, all that shit is fake. All that shit is cat. Not only is it all fake and it's all cat, all right? Why you ain't in a casino with that fucking money? And when y'all see him betting at these dice games, do y'all see the type of money that they be betting for? A couple of 20s and a couple of hundreds. Talk about niggas that's claiming that they some $500,000 motherfuckers. Do y'all see the type of dice games that these niggas be chasing? Like, stop the shit, bro. $500,000 motherfuckers wouldn't even come nowhere near these type of dice games, bro. Fuck y'all think y'all talking to? All right? Already exposed that this nigga is the police. All right? Ask Finesse. Now he know. Now he coming out saying that they the fucking police. Now that what? Bob and them on your ass now. You see what I'm saying? All right? But we been exposed that shit. Why you think Hustle Cartel so close to Bob out of everybody? Not only that, all right, you know what? Y'all know Barilla? Hold on a second. I apologize. Yo, y'all know why y'all ain't seen Barilla, right? Hit the like button. Y'all know why y'all ain't seen Brorilla, right? Glorilla, he, she, sister, right? Because Barilla, all right, has been moving around with these duck ass niggas. All right. And not only has she been moving around with these duck ass niggas, this is why we don't see her in no other promos and any other skits and shit like that. Cause she done signed a contract with Hustle Cartel, y'all. All right. So she's moving around with these goofy ass niggas. Okay. And not only is she moving around with these goofy ass niggas, okay, it's said on the back end that her and Hustle Cartel, all right, is fucking and allegedly got some shit going on. And you know what? I could believe that because we know the type of weird shit Hustle Cartel is into. All right. Hit the like button, y'all. Strategic drop. All right. And just out the blue, he decided to go after Brorilla. All right. And this is why we don't see her on no more skits, doing any more promos or anything on her own, because now she is signed to Hustle Cartel brand. All right. And if you look at Hustle Cartel content, that's the only time you will see Brorilla. Hit the like button. Strategic drop. All right. If she posts anything, all right, with any type of promo or anything in it, all right, he got to be involved in it. Hell yeah. She belong with these goofies anyway. She sure the fuck do. She sure do. She belong with these goofies anyway. All right, and y'all know that's his type of style. Old girl look like a fucking dude too. All right, he like that shit. He like that shit. We done exposed this nigga. All right, and his ex-lover. All right, we found out who he was. And not only did we find out who Cartel ex-lover was, we found out that Hustle Cartel ex-lover also, all right, exposed that Bob is the fucking feds. All right, and he came home with federal money. Sure the fuck did. All right, and he back out. All right, and I expose it to everybody, y'all. We can run it all back. All right, we can run this shit back, y'all. Video down there got 100,000, nigga. All right, we exposed the shit out these niggas. We done exposed Hustle Cartel so fucking much, y'all. He's clowning himself now, all right, for being a goofy. He's clowning himself in skits now, all right, after we done exposed all his jewelry fake, his dice games fake, all right. So he done been exposed so goddamn much that now he's clowning his motherfucking self in his own skits. Talk about, yeah, this fucking chain, 250, 90 million. See this ring, 489 million thousand. You see this fucking earring, 799 billion. You see what I'm saying? So we got the goofy ass nigga clowning his motherfucking self, yo. Okay. Because like I said, now he has been exposed. Now his dice games has been exposed. Now everybody that he was moving with has been exposed, and Barilla better watch it. All right, that's the only reason why he got that bitch around, y'all. all right, to control and manipulate these fucking dice. Hit the like button. Strategic drop. All right? Ain't nobody paying attention. All right? She's around these niggas now. She around all these goofy motherfuckers. Why she around them all of a sudden, y'all? Let's make it make sense for a minute. All right? Because I could pull out all the fucking ammo. All right? Hold on for a second, y'all. Hold on. Because ain't nobody paying attention. All right? He owned this bitch now. See this, right? Strategic drop. Strategic drop. He owned this bitch. Let's go. Who the fucking best? Get the likes up, y'all. Strategic drop. He owned this bitch. I told you. I'm one of the best to do this. All right? Dallas, Texas. Here we come. See this, right? 16 hours ago. Right? Same shit that he did with Little King. Take his motion, use it for his promo. Same shit he did with her. Strategic drop. One of the best to do this. Took her motion and trying to use it for herself. Because she had motion going after that shit with her in who? Glow, which was all this fucking play and bullshit. Okay? So she had her little motion going city to city, state to state on these pop-ups. You see what I'm saying? So he used her motion, strategic drop, okay, to try to get motion off of her. And again, see this, right? You see this, right? And she's a fucking goofy, anything for $1. It's how you know these bitches broke. Don't believe these motherfuckers. Anytime she hanging around a goofy motherfucker with all these goddamn Pepsi cans on his fucking neck, this is how you know these niggas is fucked up. All right? I don't give a fuck. All right? I'm not going to fuck my brand up. I'm trying to brand myself. I'm not about to mix me and my brand with what the fuck you got going on. You already got a bad reputation. Every dollar, all right, and a good dollar. All money ain't good money. All right? The bitch ain't even have a chance to get her motion and shit going. She ain't even have a chance to start building and establishing herself before his goofy ass come all up in there. Okay? Trying to steal her motion, trying to steal her shine. And look, y'all, it's going to hurt both of them at the end of the day. Strategically. It's going to fuck up both of them. And like I said, okay? This is how you know these pop-ups and walkthroughs wasn't paying shit like y'all think they paying. She flashing all that fake ass fucking money and shit. Because if it was paying like that, you wouldn't even have to sign with this goofy. Hit the like button. Strategic drop. You won't even have to sign and make yourself look like a goofy and affiliate yourself with this motherfucker. Now he could do what? Run skits on you anytime he want because he owned you. Same shit he was doing with Little King, right? Weird ass fucking skits and shit. All for a little motion, all for a little likes, all for a little motion, all for a little likes, right? And you see King, right? Still doing the skits. See this, right? See? All skitness. All for the skits. Shout out the whole nation, man. Diabolical work, ain't it? These motherfuckers is crazy, bro. All right. And like I said, y'all, all right, Finesse getting a little shaky now. Okay. Because these boys might fuck around. All right. And buy his contract and own them, troll the shit out of them, any fucking thing. Anything, because they say that you could book Finesse for $2,500, y'all. $2,500. Okay? You can book old boy. All right? So he's stressing out. No Apple Music, Junior, Senior, Money Bag, yo, Yo Gotti. Everybody eating off your shit except you. And that's why he said, I'm going to continue to do content. Yeah, you ain't got no choice. Okay? This is why he missed Sugar so much. All right? See, Bob, like I said, Bob was telling the truth on a couple things. Okay? All right? And that's how he treats Sugar like shit. Lil King was keeping it 100 on a couple things. And that's how he treats Sugar like shit. You see that, right? You see, this is what nobody don't know on the back end. See, everybody just look at what's going on Instagram and all this and all that. That shit is cap. That shit is fake. That shit is bullshit. Okay? It's bullshit and it always will be fucking bullshit. Okay? Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype, y'all. Okay? Because check it out. The only reason why Finesse missed, all right, Sugar, the first place, only reason why he was stressing, all right, let's keep it 100 around this bitch. Only reason why he was stressing because Sugar wasn't there was because Sugar was the one that's bringing that bag in. Hit the like button. You see, that's what y'all don't know. Sugar is the one actually bringing in the bag, not him. You see, his bag done ran dry. His bag done ran flat. Why y'all think he got Sugar going city to city, state to state with him at these shows now? You see what I'm saying? And we about to get into that. But he missed Sugar because Sugar was bringing in all the income. All right, selling ass, selling mouth, selling head, all on OnlyFans and shit. That part. All right, that part. That's where all the money coming in at. All right, and like I said, why you think the motherfucking mama don't like him? Everybody think it's a fucking joke. Everybody think it's a fucking game, but ain't nobody talking about that though, right? Okay. All right, when you go to this nigga piece of shit page, what you see him telling her to do on the page all day? Shake your ass, right? That's all you see him telling her to do. Shake your ass, 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 like she ain't got other fucking kids, right? You think he give a fuck about her? And I was telling people that the other day, did he give a fuck about them kids? Okay? No, the fuck he don't. Because look how the kids was looking when Sugar was locked up. Look how he had these kids coming to court, looking all fucked up looking, right? You see? But he put this presentation out to the world, like everything all good, like everything is this and everything is that, all right? All right? And let me tell y'all, everything ain't what the fuck y'all think it is. Okay, because even if y'all go to his Instagram, I don't give a fuck who don't like it. He's promoting her selling pussy. You know why? Huh? Y'all gotta put it in y'all fucking face. Some more. Okay? Go to the links. What does it say, y'all? What does it say? What does it say? OnlyFans, right? Right? OnlyFans, right? Sugar, right? Right? Exactly. Exactly. On his Instagram. Where her kids got access to Instagram and to these links. Like I say, he don't get no fuck. Huh? Make it make sense. Because I always do. OnlyFans. Sugar. You see that, right? That's where all the money coming in at. Not from him. Like I said, this is why he was all stressed out when Suge was locked the fuck up. This is why he wanted it out so bad. And you heard what Bob said. He couldn't afford the fucking bond. Remember? He faked, act like he was going to pay the bond, had all the bread out and shit like he was going to pay the bond and shit. All right? Ain't pay a goddamn thing. Not only that, like I said, the day they showed up to court with the mama and all Suge kids, all right? Sugar got like 4 other kids, right, y'all? Shout out the whole nation. She got like 4 other kids. Right? Ain't no telling how many fucking kids she got. I'm just being honest. Shit wild, shit crazy, y'all. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look at the mother. Do the mom look happy? Do the mother look happy? Y'all going to support y'all. You going to support your daughter, which is his girl, his lady, all right, his whore. That part. Right? So he don't advertise Sugar as a whore. Huh? He don't promote or advertise Suge as a whore, selling ass. As a matter of fact, she advertised her motherfucking self because she's scared of that nigga. That's what everybody gonna blame it on, right? Oh, she did it because she was scared of him, and right? Right? Do she or do she not advertise herself as a what? Okay, he even make her get on Instagram and Twitch, get some views, shake your ass, do something. Do something. And just like Bob said, all right, Sugar a stupid motherfucker. All right, because she too loyal. Would be with your goofy ass. And the reason why Bob know all that shit about Sugar is because Sugar name all out there. Okay? Y'all have to remember, mob ties was running through Suge way before Finesse even came along. Way before he even came along. Okay? So, I guess it's okay. And it's been normalized that a mother with all these fucking kids, all these adolescents, it's perfectly okay for you to advertise and promote sexual explicit content. All right? For everybody to have access to. Don't you know your kids gotta go to school? Like, yo, motherfuckers don't give a fuck. He don't anyway, because he think he a pimp. You see what I'm saying? He want to be a pimp so fucking bad. He ain't got no respect for that motherfucking girl, bro. At all. And the mother know it. A mother know he ain't got no respect for her. Shout out AJ and Smooth, man. Appreciate you for the membership. Hope everything is good with you. Blessed with you. Exceed 57. What's up? Bernice, what's good with you? I fuck with your content, but Big 250 Ricky got the hardest album out. Can't deny that. I never said nothing about his artistic craft. You're absolutely right. He's an artist. That I will give it to him. He's an artist. Okay? No bullshit. He's an artist. A very creative character, ain't he? Appreciate all the love and all the support, man. I see y'all in the chat giving it up, you know. And in a second here, Boosie gonna be giving it up. All right, it's coming. They wheeling his ass in, y'all. They wheeling him in. It's only a matter of time. See something here, y'all. Because he asking, please, please, I need that resignation. Hold on a second. He said, please, I need that. I need them, excuse me, I need them to reinstate that principle. I need them to reinstate that principle. Very quick. He's on administrative leave. All right? On administrative leave. Administrative leave, y'all. All right? If y'all Google administrative leave, it'll tell you what administrative leave is all about. Appreciate all y'all love and all y'all support, man. It'll tell you what administrative leave is all about. Won't it, y'all? It will tell you the definition of administrative leave. Check it out. Strategic drop. One of the best, man. Ain't nobody paying attention. Right? Come on, yo. One of the best. All right? Administrative leave is a temporary, usually paid suspension from work, wherein what? Employee is removed from duties while maintaining employment status, often used for investigations into misconduct. Strategic drop. All right? Real life matters that make real life sense. All right? It say reasons commonly used for investigating employee misconduct allegations of harassment. You see what I'm saying? So what could it be? What was the administrative leave all about? What category does it fall in? Okay? The outcome: facing disciplinary action or termination. And I explained to everybody, all right, that this is why you see Boosie with the stupid face, scared to death. Scared, yo. All right? Scared. Ain't no telling what that man done told him. Ain't no telling what that man done said or what type of statements he done wrote or made due to the fact what they done caught him up in. You see what I'm saying? Ain't no telling what they got on the principal. Shout out Angela. Appreciate you for the endorsement. Super sticker, super chat. I do. Appreciate you too, AJ and Smooth. Thank you, man. Appreciate all y'all. Appreciate you for the $5 super sticker, super chat, endorsement, sponsorship, man. Appreciate you too, Angela. Thank you for the membership renewal, A&J. Thank you, Paula, for the endorsement, super sticker, super chat, and sponsorship of this live. Also, thank you, Shay, for the Cash App donation. Thank you. Appreciate it a lot. I'm nothing without y'all, and we nothing without each other, man. So I told everybody that it made no goddamn sense that they just gave him the honorary, right? They just gave him the honorary award / reward for Boosie Badass Day in Lafayette, in St. Landry. All right? So, like I said, if they went out their way to proclaim this day, y'all, and give this shit to Boosie, then why did that town feel as though it was a problem with the principal bringing Boosie to the school? What's the investigation about? Why is this situation being investigated? Thank you, Miss Bernice, for the endorsement and donation by way of Cash App. Appreciate you a lot. Appreciate y'all. I do, man. I'm very humbled, man, by all the love and all the support. Thank y'all. I'm nothing without y'all, man. We nothing without each other, man. I humbly, wholeheartedly appreciate it, man. I do. And like I said, y'all, this information has went over everybody's head. Now, like I said, if Lafayette in this town did all this right after they gave him the award, right? What the hell y'all think they gonna do to Boosie Bash in the next couple of days, y'all? All right, let's make real life matters make real life sense here for 1 second. All right, if we ain't never made sense in our goddamn life. All right, what y'all think they're going to do to this Boosie Bash? Not on their watch. It won't happen. It won't happen. They're not going to let it happen. Not in Louisiana anyway. They're not going to allow it. They're not going to allow it, y'all. All right, at the last minute, they're going to shut this shit down. Talk about some dukes and boots. Talk about some dukes and boots. You see this, right? Right? See this, right? Dukes and boots. All right? May 10th, which is the day that they actually declared Boosie Badass Day at that. And like I said, this is supposed to be a 3-day event. A 3-day event. The 8th, 9th, and the 10th. And I'm hearing fire starters, all right? They gonna cancel that motherfucker. It's gonna be canceled, y'all. All right? It's gonna be canceled. It's gonna be canceled. The last few things Boosie has touched, every show, every pop-up, every appearance has been shut down and has been canceled. And like I said, ever since this situation with him in federal top op, all right, we know who the federal top op is right now when it comes to Boosie. All right, I told y'all and I explained to y'all, Vlad feel very disrespected by Boosie. Because like I said, y'all have to make it make sense. And we got to call it how the fuck we see it. Vlad treated Boosie damn good. Treated them very well. All right? You wasn't getting paid from all these other people for no interviews. Vlad wasn't paying. Vlad was the only person paying Boosie. All these other interviews, you go on for free. Running your mouth. Vlad was the only one that was giving you $25,000 an interview. And you hang up in the man's face and call him cheap. And like I said, y'all, Vlad got so much shit on Boosie. Vlad has so many powerful extension cords with vital connections. All right. And I believe on the back end, all right, that Vlad is pulling some of these strings where Boosie is being canceled. All right. And like I said, I believe it. I believe he is pulling a lot of these strings because, like I said, the way he came off on Vlad, like, I don't need Vlad. I get money. I get $100,000 a weekend, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. And I explained to y'all that Vlad did what? Exposed Boosie and said Boosie broke. He ain't got shit like y'all think he got. He fumbled his bag. He fucked his bag up. This is why he's working every weekend. Vlad said a person of his caliber who's been making music and traveling all around, like he's been traveling at this day and age, you shouldn't have to work every fucking weekend. Okay? And the reason why you're working every weekend, because Vlad said what? Boosie don't know how to manage his fucking money. Boosie worked for the money. He don't know nothing about letting the money work for him. He's totally fucking blinded when it comes to those areas. All right. And he has to constantly continue to work to keep up with the Joneses. You see what I'm saying, right? You see all that shit that he got, that he's acquiring, that y'all see that he done built, he done did this, he done did that, he done did this. If he was not to go to jail, y'all, all right, Boosie will have to work every goddamn weekend for the rest of his goddamn life just to keep all that shit maintained. You know that, right? He can't sit on his ass for 1 year and chill. You know that, right? He can't do it. Why y'all think he made 6 albums in 6 months? Since 2026 came out, y'all see all that garbage ass music that man done dropped, everybody talking bad about him. It's that Cadillac music. Cadillac. It's that Cadillac music. Cadillac. The fuck is you talking about, man? Okay, so now it is actually being exposed that Boosie always had a ghost writer. He never actually wrote his own lyrics and shit like that, because this fucking shit that he making the past couple of years, not to mention these last 4 albums he just dropped already this year, is fucking trash. It is trash. It's embarrassing. And Vlad gonna make sure, oh, you act like you ain't want to accept my bag. Not only that, you want to go and try to set up your own interview, doing it in the same format as me, then try to fucking expose me. I'm gonna show you what real exposure about, Boosie. Okay. And Vlad gonna show him. Not only is Vlad gonna show him when Boosie get indicted. Okay. Vlad platform, all them interviews gonna skyrocket. It's gonna go up. Not only is it gonna go up, who gonna get the back end off of all that money? Vlad, right? Shout out the whole nation, everybody that's coming up in here. Okay, all right. Appreciate y'all love and y'all support. Okay, you think that principal about to lose his job? You think he gonna tell them people everything he know, y'all? Shout out the whole nation. You think he gonna tell them people everything he know? Listen, let me tell y'all something. This motherfucker going down, y'all. I'm telling you. I'm getting information, yo. I'm telling you from reliable resources that this week may be the week right here for Boosie, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, this week right here may be the end of Boosie. Okay? And don't be surprised. You know what? Let me hold and fold on that. But his whole estates will be raided. All his properties. All his properties. All his properties at Boosie Estates, inside and out. All right? Go on any video Vlad got. And who house he at? Boosie's. Exactly where the Fed's gonna be. Exactly where the Fed's gonna be. Shout out the Fire Flame Nation, man. Anybody got any questions before we get up out of here? All right. And I'm gonna tell y'all also, YNW, Melly, the decision that was made yesterday the situation with YNW and the judge denied him bond and denied his release. Let y'all know at any given time, the judge can overrule that and release him on bond. So I'm gonna let y'all know that. Okay, they didn't release him yesterday or Friday, which was supposed to have been his 27th born day, his birthday. Okay, but the decision that the judge made, all right, he could change that decision at any given time and release YNW Melly. He need to stay there. A lot of people say. A lot of people don't agree with some of the things Melly has done. But it's deeper and darker. His mom got a lot to do with it. His mom got a lot to do with him and Sack Chaser was going through. YNW's Melly mother has a lot to do with what Melly and Sack Chaser was actually into it for. She's dead smack in the middle of it. Tell your mom I said happy birthday. Happy belated birthday tomorrow too, Angie. Taurus gang. But his mom has a lot to do with it. Okay? I might come back tonight, y'all, on a live. Might drop a video. I dropped a couple videos earlier this week, but for some strange reason, YouTube started bugging and tripping, talking about the age restriction or something like that. So I just took the shit down, you know. But yeah, I may be back here tonight and talk about this situation here. And it's a few more other things I want to drop on y'all too. But yeah, yo, keep a close eye on this. Keep a close eye on this. I got Instagram notifications all the way up. All right. I know that motherfucking notification gonna come through. Boom, boom, pop, pop. This motherfucker can't stay out of jail. And like I said, he talked too much. He never shut the fuck up. When he told all them officers that, oh, I got all these bitches at my house doing this, doing that. They all doing this and doing that. That's where he fucked up at. All right? Running his fucking mouth too much. And like I said, them people down there in Georgia don't like his ass. Motherfuckers in Louisiana don't like his ass. I don't know why he keep going back there. He claimed he left there because how they was treating him. They were targeting him. But he's still going back to a place that claim they don't like him, right? The Louisiana Attorney General was all on his ass, right? Louisiana Attorney General and Boosie. All right? Check it out. All on his ass. Show you this shit. All on his ass. All right? She ain't playing. So I keep going back. Look, y'all. It just was in February. Look. The Boosie badge. I'm telling y'all what's okay. Okay. Louisiana Attorney General. All right. It's going down. Okay. The unfair trade practices. Okay. This is the same state that in one of them towns, Fayetteville, St. Landry Parish, Louisiana, gave him, all right, the what? It's an alley-oop. It's an alley-oop. It's an alley-oop. They gonna dunk his ass. All right, he even came out talking shit about the Attorney General and how she was targeting him And I hate that bitch and blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that, all kinds of shit. Man, listen. They sitting back, strategically waiting. And they gonna have this motherfucker spend all that money. Trust me, they know what they doing, bro. All right? They gonna have this motherfucker put all that money into that Boosie badge that's coming. Check it out. They gonna get his bread. Look. All right? This where it's supposed to be. Dukes and boots. See this, right? May 10th. Gonna see about that. The Attorney General gonna see about that. Okay? Louisiana gonna see about that. Cause they ain't done with you. Shout out the whole Five Flame Nation, man. I might come back. Amon Rob, what's up? All right. So it's gonna be very interesting. And like I said, they're gonna make them put all that bread into this shit, everything. They're gonna wait till the last minute, y'all. All right. And they gonna cancel that motherfucking shit. All right. And like I said, don't be surprised if the Rico drop on that day of the Boosie bash. Won't surprise me at all. Shout out the whole nation, man. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate all y'all love and all y'all support, man. We about to get up out of here. Man, we've been here for about 2.5. You know, I got a whole lot more information on Boosie because I've been the only one covering Boosie to this level. The only one that done actually dug up receipts and everything that's going on with these Boosie bashes. And the only reason why that Zeus Network even aligned themselves with Boosie. I'm telling you, it's gonna get hot, yo. It's gonna get hot, yo. It's gonna get hot for this guy here, bro. It's going to fuck down, bro. I'm telling you, he better enjoy it. He better enjoy it, yo. Because they said, y'all, they coming for him, his mama, his nephews. They coming for Tootie Raw. And I explained to y'all why they're coming for his mama. All right? I explained to y'all because his mama is fucking innocent. But I explained to y'all why they're coming for his mama because all the properties is in his mama name. All the properties is in his mama name. In case they do try to come take it. But oh yeah, it's in my mama name. They can't fuck with it. Oh yes, they can. You crazy as hell, especially when crimes was being committed on that property that your mother owned. And you think she going to jail for your ass? Like I said, it is known that people down south get shit in their mama name and their grandmama name, cars in their mama name, co-signed by their grandmama, a trailer or a house in their name or fucking cosign. We know how that shit go. It's very big in the South. I know that. I got people down there. I used to live down there. I got relatives down there. A motherfucker live in a 2-bedroom trailer. All right, but their mama will go co-sign for goddamn 2026 Mercedes fucking Benz. All right, I see it all the damn time. But yeah, man, Miss Connie, beware. Beware, because she been telling Boosie for the longest to stop the shit he doing. Stop the shit and the people that you hanging around. All right, grow the fuck up. All right, and he refused to listen. Now he done got this principal all in trouble, y'all. He done got this principal all in fucking trouble. You see this, right? Man, shout out to the whole Fire Flame Nation, man. I appreciate y'all. I do. Appreciate all the love and all the support, man. We're about to get up out of here, man. Please consider making it official. All right, get your Fire Flame Inferno badges. Okay? Get your Fire Flame Inferno badges. Fire Before Smoke membership, man. Only $2.99 a month. You got access right out the gate to special custom perks, emojis, badges, all right? And everything to go with the theme and the Fire Starter brand. All right? So, y'all pick your category. We all fire starters. But you could be a hawker, walker, or a stalker. Either way, we stomp, step, and stand on real morals and traditional principles. And with that being said, y'all, we up out of here. We gone. Everybody be safe. Turn your notification bell all the way up. You never know when we're going to strategically drop. All right? And don't let the thumbnails or the titles fool you, because you never know what you're going to get over here. All right, shout out Paula Hall for the endorsement, sponsorship, and the $20 of this live. Appreciate the love and the support. Shout out A&J Smooth for the new membership. And actually, he's been a member, but he's just renewing it. I appreciate you, man. All right. Shout out Angela for the $5 endorsement, super sticker, super chat. Appreciate you for always holding down. All right. The chat, always holding down that wrench, carrying it with pride. Thank you for being a 5-starter and a flamerator. Appreciate you a lot. Shout out A&J Smooth for the $5 super sticker, super chat. Thank you for the sponsorship and the endorsement of this live. I appreciate you. Okay, and once again, shout out Shay for the endorsement on the Cash App. And shout out Bernice, all right, for the for the endorsement, Cash App, endorsement, donation, and sponsorship of this live, man. All right. So with that being said, we up out of here. Shout out all my moderators, Miss Dave, Paula, Angela, all my members. Bernice, appreciate you for being a member and your donation. Shout out Exceed, Verena, everybody, man. Kyra, always a pleasure, man. Always a pleasure, man. Love y'all. And we up out of here. And with that being said, man, stop worrying about all the wants and all this and all that. Start focusing on your needs, man. All right. Needs is more important than your wants, because you never know what you need. To what you need is all you got. And with that being said, we gone, y'all. Everybody be blessed.